Live from Union Square in San Francisco, the Southwest Airlines Chinese New Year Parade. With your hosts, Ben Fong Torres and Julie Hayner.
We are celebrating the year of the hare, and it's a good thing rabbits like the company of others because we are surrounded by tens of thousands of party revelers. Look at them here, gathered here in Union Square, trying to stay dry and get a good view of the Southwest Airlines Chinese New Year Parade. Good evening, I'm Ben Fong Torres.
And I'm Julie Hayner. Thank you so much for joining us tonight in this timeless tradition of art, history, and culture. The Chinese year 4709 promises to be a time when you can catch your breath and calm your nerves. A welcome reprieve after the tumultuous year of the tiger.
But before you get to catch your breath, we promise to take your breath away. It's time to kick off the Southwest Airlines Chinese New Year Parade.
The festivities begin right now with the ceremonial lighting of the firecrackers. And here they go. And there they are. Wow. It always starts with a bang, doesn't it, Ben?
And there goes our hearing already.
And it's early. What a great way to kick off the parade. And listen to this.
Our opening act has traveled a long way to be with us tonight, all the way from China, in fact. Please welcome the Guangdong Art Troupe. Let's watch as the performers light up tonight's parade with their signature combination of dance, acrobatics, and, believe it or not, a hula hoop. Let's watch now.
This talented group is part of a cultural exchange program from China. They arrived in the United States about a week ago. They entertained crowds in Seattle before heading down here to the Bay Area. Amazing. So strong.
And there are the promised hula hoops.
Considering the weather out here tonight, people are all bundled up out there on the bleachers, but these are dancers who are professional, and they are giving quite a show tonight here for our opening act, making it look so easy on this chilly night in downtown San Francisco. Look at that. Get ready. Watch the girl here on the left. She's doing this handstand. 3 people up. Look at that. That's amazing.
Wherever they are is a stage.
Wow.
And by and large, Julie, the rain broke for them.
Yeah, it actually has. It's been raining all day, and right now it's just a fine mist. So, you know, hopefully it'll keep dwindling off, tapering off. This is a new appearance tonight, first appearance in this parade, traveling all the way from China to be with us tonight, and it's a first for all of us. We're just seeing it with you for the first time tonight, and what a show.
They are dazzling the crowd here at Union Square in San Francisco. Handstand.
She's incredible. Look at her. Not an easy feat. The crowd's loving it. Wow. Can you imagine doing that? Oh my goodness, look at that.
The Iron Dancer.
What a spectacular way to kick off this evening's parade. And, you know, speaking of starting the parade, KTVU's new Weekend Mornings on 2 team, Mike Meback and Claudine Wong, are at the staging area tonight at 2nd and Market, where some of the groups are just starting to make their way down the parade route. Mike and Claudine, what's it like over there?
You know, the energy out here is incredible. We're having such a good time. We're getting a break from the rain, and the crowd is just really phenomenal. This is a great area to be because we're getting a sneak peek, aren't we?
And I tell you what, I've always been kind of a backstage kind of guy, so this is the place to be. Market second. Look at the band as it moves toward Union Square down Market Street. There are dozens of floats headed your direction. Thousands of people involved in this parade. And one thing I definitely have noticed, besides the vibrant colors, a lot of it, are the children. There's about 1,500 children taking place in this parade. And Claudine, I've noticed a lot of children along the sidelines too.
There are a ton of kids along the side. Let me show you this crowd that's lined up. The parts that are going back into the street, and people are warm. They've got their jackets on, and they got their ears from the Year of the Rabbit, of course. And the amazing thing about this parade is that no matter what the weather, no matter what nature brings us, people still come out to be a part of this parade. They have come out here tonight, and all of this is headed your way, guys, and it's awesome.
Year of the Rabbit, I know it means talented, ambitious, and people with good taste. And I think we just described Julie Ayner and Ben Fong Torres. We'll see you soon as the KTVU cable cars make their way toward Union Square.
All right, guys, we'll see you in just a little bit. You stay warm and dry out there. Good job showing us. You know, we haven't seen that perspective, so it's really behind the scenes perspective to get a peek at the staging area.
Right.
Love that.
And we'll see that band pretty soon here too. Joy Gin, that is how we say goodbye in Cantonese to the Year of the Tiger. The Chinese Chamber of Commerce and Sina.com are giving last year's Zodiac animal a proper send-off with this float.
And Sina.com, represented here by Hot Air Balloon, is the largest Chinese language website catering to the Chinese population across the globe.
And check out the claws on that tiger. We know he's friendly, though, because he was donated from San Francisco's sister city, Shanghai. This next dragon has had more reconstructive surgery than Joan Rivers. The dragon was created 15 years ago for a Mills High School cultural assembly and has been returning year after year, slightly nipped and tucked each time.
That's right, Ben. This year, the mythical creature underwent significant design changes to the mouth, as well as the addition of scales. It's also chasing a new dynamic pearl. Let's watch. That's beautiful. And when you notice the dragons, the people who are operating the dragon, it's a lot of work. They have to run in order, one behind the other, serpentining down the street. And, you know, it's a good way to stay warm on a night like tonight. But look at them. It really is a great way to entertain the crowd and show the Chinese colors tonight.
And that's a fiery new pearl, more of a silver pearl of wisdom, leading the dragon.
And, you know, throughout history, the Chinese dragon has been equated with the weather. What a perfect night for tonight. We have a lot of weather. It's said that some of the worst floods were caused when a mortal upset a dragon.
You know, it takes 2 teams of 35 students each to power the dragon. They alternate every block along the parade route. The head is the heaviest position and switches more frequently. And the dragon's red and gold colors reflect the school's colors.
And Mills High School out here tonight. And here you are, looking live in downtown Union Square, right out in front of Macy's here on Geary Street. Rain-slicking road tonight, bringing you the sights and sounds of the Chinese New Year Parade. And here's a school that likes to stand head and shoulders above the rest. Literally, it's the West Portal Elementary Stilt Walkers. And our KTVU's Robert Honda, he's down on the street to give us a different perspective now throughout tonight's parade.
Now, Robert, can you imagine what it's like walking the whole parade route on those stilts?
That's kind of a height that I probably am not used to, Ben. Gung Hei Fat Choi and Happy New Year, Ben, Julie. It's great to be back here again in what we like to call the best seat in the house because we get to keep moving. It's our intention to show you as many creative angles as we can of this parade. May not be quite the view that these stilt walkers have, but it's going to be a lot safer and very creative. So we're going to have a lot of fun here showing you the parade from every angle that we can, and some of them might be a little bit surprising for you.
And I know, Robert, you can see all the people who have really gathered in the bleachers. There's quite a crowd out here despite the chilly, rainy weather, right?
Oh, yeah. In fact, we've been talking to people, and they were saying that they were actually kind of determined to come here because this is one of the few parades where at nighttime, no matter what, even if it's raining, it's still a beautiful thing to see. And as you can tell by the people as they're walking by me, you can see why they come out here.
And
Hello.
look at these stilt walkers. You know, some of those stilts are 3 feet tall. And can you imagine walking the whole parade route, a mile and a half on 3 feet tall stilts?
And you've noticed the costume. They're dressed as the lead characters in the Chinese folktale, The Journey to the West. The characters including Priest Tong, the Monkey King, Pixie, and Sandy.
The two generals now are clearing the path for Matsu, who is said to control the weather and protect fishermen and other sea travelers.
Well, they're always one of the more memorable participants in the parade. Once you see them, you don't forget them. And you can usually hear them coming from about a half a mile away with those thunderous firecrackers announcing their arrival.
You're watching Matsu.
Here are the two generals Judy was just talking about.
Chen Li Yen is the general in the red mask. He's able to see 1,000 miles away. And Sung Feng Luer wears a blue mask and can hear 1,000 miles away. Look at the costumes, the colors, just gorgeous.
So this is the year of the rabbit, and some of the celebrities born in the year of the rabbit include Angelina Jolie, Sheryl Crow, Fergie, Drew Barrymore, and Kate Winslet. Among men, Julie, you know some of the guys who are rabbits?
Oh, yeah, we're looking at a list here. Brad Pitt, Johnny Depp, Tiger Woods, all born into the year of the hare.
Watch, win, and let Southwest Airlines take you places.
Stay tuned for the secret phrase. Then after the parade, go to KTVU.com and enter for your chance to win 4 round-trip tickets to anywhere Southwest flies. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
You're on McDonald's Family Cam.
And what's not to smile about tonight? Well, of course, dampening the spirits out here this evening. People are bundled up with their umbrellas, their heavy coats, their rain slickers, and we are all celebrating the Lunar New Year in downtown San Francisco. Welcome back, everyone, to the Southwest Airlines Chinese New Year Parade. And right now we are watching a massive procession of colorful lions, dragons, marching bands, and there's so much more, all right in the heart of Union Square.
And speaking of Union Square, right in the heart of the city, why, it's the elegant Westin St. Francis. We would like to thank the hotel for being our broadcast home for the past few days. The Westin St. Francis was built in 1904 with a vision to make San Francisco the Paris of the West.
Well, perseverance pays off. The California Lottery float features one of the most enduring Chinese cultural symbols, carp leaping over the Dragon's Gate.
Now, Chinese mythology, Julie, has it that the Dragon's Gate is located at the top of a waterfall cascading from a legendary mountain. The carp swim upstream against the river's current, but it's so strong that only a few are capable or brave enough to make the final leap over the waterfall.
And if these carp successfully make the jump, they'll be transformed into a powerful dragon. And you can bet they'll be back next year in the Year of the Dragon to celebrate their success.
Jose Ortega Elementary School in San Francisco must be giving students a lesson in inclusion. They're not just paying tribute to the rabbit, they're also paying respect to last year's Zodiac animal, the tiger.
Oh, they are so cute. Look at them. That's right. There's no favoritism here. Okay, maybe just a little for the bear.
Now, the bear? Julie, there's no bear in the Chinese Zodiac.
No, but marching among the group is a bear, Jose Ortega's mascot.
Ah, that makes sense.
And on the robes, you may be able to see patches. They're actually designed by the students, and they indicate social status. The red tunics bear patches symbolizing the character traits of the hare, which are peaceful, friendly, and clever. Look at them out there with their little umbrellas. You know, they're dressed in slickers trying to stay warm, but there they are, making their appearance in tonight's parade, Jose Ortega Elementary School. It is the Year of the Rabbit, a time to focus on family and maintaining peace around the house.
That's right, Julie. For more and more people, it's a challenge to take care of aging parents. And that's where Unlock Lifeways comes in. It stresses the importance of the home and providing assistance so that seniors can continue to live in the homes and communities they love. I've performed at Unlock on 30th Street, so a shout out to Unlock and his very good work.
That's right. A shout out to those float builders who say that Victorian house you're seeing right now was the most time-consuming element of this whole parade. Great work again by Dave Thomas and his crew at East West Productions. Online Lifeways wishes everyone a safe and prosperous new year, best surrounded by family.
And now here are some pint-sized pandas and rabbits, and they're from just down Highway 101. College Park Elementary in San Mateo chose to honor the panda because it is the school mascot.
And they're performing an original bamboo dance and demonstrating the need to protect all living things through habitat conservation and education. Look how cute.
And students spend roughly 35% of their day speaking Mandarin, even though many of the children don't come from Chinese-speaking homes.
The Chinese New Year gets a taste of Portuguese culture now. Casa de Macau's primary objective is to teach its members about their Portuguese history. They're accompanying the Macau float coming up Geary Street right now.
And there it is right in front of us. The float pays tribute to the two adorable pandas given to Macau by China. They were a gift commemorating the 10th anniversary of the handover of Macau back to China. The fluffy pair are appropriately named Kai Kai and Xin Xin, or Double Happy, Double Heart.
And listen to this. A few months ago, the real Happy Heart pandas were actually flown on a private Airbus to their new home in the former Portuguese colony.
All right, what if they pay for their baggage? These pandas look right at home, surrounded by a replica of Macau's signature St. Paul's Wall, which is all that stands of the 17th century church.
One more year, and the International School of the Peninsula will have made it all the way through the Chinese Zodiac.
And their floats keep getting better and better. Look at this float. It's always like a bunch of little bunny nightlights.
That is so cool. Check that out. Look, we haven't seen something like that in a long time. You know, parents actually spent many weekends wrapping and stuffing each individual of these little wire-shaped rabbits with cotton balls. They called it actually an assembly line for making rabbits.
A great name. Next, a 40th anniversary celebration with lions, drums, bugles, and hot pants.
Well, Ben, as long as you're not wearing them, stay tuned for the secret phrase for your chance to win 4 round-trip tickets to anywhere Southwest flies. We'll be right back.